Live from downtown Tulsa, Oklahoma's own News on 6 starts now.
First at 5:30, a Green Country family is hoping for justice after their loved ones were killed in a motorcycle crash near Gore 6 months ago. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kim Jackson. No charges have been filed against the driver of the car who hit them, and the family says that needs to happen soon. News on 6's Caitlin Deggs joins us with more on the family's fight for answers. Caitlin?
Kim, Chad Hornback was killed in that wreck, and his brother says it's upsetting to see the other driver still walking free while he is grieving. Chad Hornback and his girlfriend Rachel Fox were killed in that crash that happened on Highway 100 and South 4490 Road near Lake Tenkiller on May 17th. Their loved ones say they were both avid motorcycle riders who had driven the roads in that area for years. Hornback's brother says they were a fun, outgoing couple and always willing to help out anyone who needed it. He hopes charges will be filed against the other driver soon.
Not any closer to any answer 6 months down the road. It's kind of irritating, you know. She gets to go on and living her life while we're stuck on hold, you know, mourning my brother's death as his wife Rachel too, you know.
The OHP says this is still an open and active investigation. Kim?
Caitlin, thank you. The district attorney for Sequoyah County says his office has been checking in on this weekly and is hoping the case will be turned over to them soon so they can take action immediately.
Well, there were a lot of clouds around today. A lot of that had to do with the storm system that is bringing in moisture, but some of it was just some moisture that was left over the last 24 to 48 hours. Tonight, we're watching a storm system that's wrapping up across southeastern and eastern portions of Colorado, catching snow around Denver and the Rocky Mountains. They're getting some snow, and if you're a skier, you're going to love that. Otherwise, some rain for southwestern Oklahoma right now as that continues to move off to the east and to the northeast. And guess where it's headed? We're going to get some rain here as we go through tonight. So again, a lot of clouds just hung here in eastern Oklahoma while that storm system was moving in. And it pretty much you got sunshine if you're around the area, but not in Tulsa. We had one little brief area that had sunshine around Osage County, and then that extended into southeastern Kansas, and also down to the south and east around McAllister. Right now, temperatures have gone nowhere all day, upper 40s to low 50s. It is just kind of a quiet time period at this point. If you have plans on being out tonight, chance of a little bit of drizzle right now for the next couple of hours. Better chance of rain actually moving in around 9 o'clock. We'll talk about that. But here comes that rain, and also here comes Thanksgiving, and also here comes some winter forecast coming up.
Thank you, Travis. Thousands of runners braced for a chilly morning for the Williams Route 66 Marathon in Tulsa today. This is the 20th year for the marathon. Organizers say the event also brings in an estimated $8.5 million for the city as visitors pack hotels, restaurants, and local shops.
I just love seeing all these people come into Tulsa and experience it for the first time and leave loving our community.
And here's a look at the winners. CJ Morrison from Tulsa was the first to cross the finish line for the male marathon, and Sadie Smith from Missouri was the first for the female marathon. Hundreds of Tulsa families are heading into the holiday week with everything they need for a full Thanksgiving meal, all thanks to a growing effort by a local immigration law firm. News on 6's Madeline Dunn tells us how this outreach is helping more families than ever.
For the second year in a row, Reeves and Associates is helping Tulsa families put Thanksgiving dinner on the table through an effort it calls Turkeys and Smiles.
Just a way to give back to the community and to our students, especially during these hard times right now. And it's the holiday season, so that's a great way.
This year, the law firm gave out 300 full Thanksgiving meal bags, a big jump from last year's event.
We are so happy we're able to give back. I think last year maybe we gave away 50 or 100, and so to be able to do 300 this year just makes us feel really blessed to be able to share this with others in the community.
Inside each bag are all the traditional holiday favorites.
In the bags you'll have stuffing, rolls, mac and cheese, green beans, and corn. Yes, yeah, so you'll have stuff to make your Thanksgiving meal.
As the holiday season begins, the law firm hopes families feel supported, no matter their background.
Reeves and Associates specifically deals with immigration, and they are feeling a lot lately this year, and grocery prices being up. So it is really important to us this year to be able to give back.
After another successful giveaway, organizers say they plan to keep building on this momentum.
We're excited that this is our second year, and we're hopeful that, we get to do it again next year and it's able to grow as we continue doing it.
Organizers say the ultimate goal is to expand Turkeys and Smiles across the Tulsa area and serve even more families during the holidays. In Tulsa, Madeline Dunn, Oklahoma's own News on 6.
The event brought people from all over the community together, and every volunteer there was a Reeves and Associates staff member. Thunder big man Chet Holmgren is helping to make holidays a little brighter for Oklahoma families. Yesterday, Holmgren and his family hosted a Thanksgiving dinner at a local steakhouse for foster families supported by Citizens Caring for Children. This is the 4th year that Holmgren has treated these families to a holiday meal. The Steeler Nation Club of Tulsa set up its 10th annual Angel Tree today. It's all at the Arena Pub and Grill near South Denver Avenue and West 6th Street. Visitors were able to choose an angel and bless a child or caregiver with a holiday gift. Organizers say it's an event for families to enjoy football, raffles, and holiday fun.
Giving is receiving. There's nothing better than putting smiles on faces that maybe don't get a chance of smiling at. It makes my heart really, it's a wonderful feeling.
And organizers say the Angel Tree will stay up as long as there are tags left, and they may add a few more over the next few weeks. It has been a cold and chilly day, but now rain is making a return back to green country. Travis breaks down when it starts and where it's expected to hit the hardest across the Osage Casino Skycam network. But first, a local chef is showing us how to give Thanksgiving leftovers a healthy twist. See how simple changes can help you stay fit after the holidays. And later, OU beats Missouri yesterday and picked up a 3rd straight win. Justin breaks down what this means for the Sooners as they prepare for LSU coming up in sports.
During the Black
Got rear-ended and it hurt my back. Transported to the ER. The doctor took some x-rays and he wrote me a script. It's not broke, but it's not okay. I called the road law firm the very next day. Got on the road to recovery. Now the insurance man, he's mad as heck, but you know he's gonna pay. Road law.
At Hayhurst, we feel that it is very important to have a service. The funeral is not just for the person who has died. I think it's very important to share your grief. The funeral and the service that we do is to help begin the grieving process. It's important to signify that a life was lived and that a life was lived well.
Hayhurst Funeral Home, a helping hand in a time of need.
The turkey, mashed potatoes, all the fixins and dessert. Sometimes that's all planned weeks ahead of the big Thanksgiving meal. In today's Health Matters with T-Set, Amy Schlenchik shows us some healthy ways to give the same intention to leftovers.
We're here inside a St. Francis teaching kitchen where Chef Buck is going to show us how to stretch our Thanksgiving leftovers without stretching our waistlines. Well, Chef Buck, the day after Thanksgiving, our fridges are full with all kinds of food. What do you have for us? What are some ideas?
One of the ideas I was thinking about was typically there's a lot of leftover turkey. What would be good in the wintertime, around Thanksgiving, even up into December? How about a white bean turkey chili? In this dish, there's corn that I've roasted, there are onions, there's garlic, there is like a chili pepper, the green chilies that come out of the can, and I've diced up and pulled the turkey meat.
Wow.
So it makes an incredible combination.
It smells delicious.
I've added cumin, I've added chili powder, I've added a little bit of black pepper. It'd be super good on a cold winter day.
And that can last in the fridge for a couple days beyond that.
And you can freeze it.
Next up, a turkey salad sandwich using either mayo, sour cream, or Greek yogurt, along with green onions, bell peppers, and spices. Jeffrey Towns, known as Chef Buck, is a clinical therapist for the Laureate Eating Disorders program. Before that, he spent 30 years as a top chef at country clubs. He suggests a pita that holds together a recipe loaded with protein, fiber, healthy fats, and a festive salsa.
So the best part about this turkey pita sandwich is this salsa. It's a cranberry salsa. Fresh cranberries, chopped them all up. I put in jalapeno pepper, so it's got a little bit of kick in there. I've got some green onion in there, and it's pretty simple. I put in some honey for a sweetener, and put it in the refrigerator, let it kind of meld together, and then here it is. It's fantastic.
It's beautiful too.
Another option that you could do with a sandwich like this are like fresh avocados. That makes a great combination. So it's very, very, very simple.
Simple and stress-free. Another great combination for the holiday season.
Well, thank you so much, Chef Buck, for all these recipes.
Well, thank you for having me, Amy.
It's been great. And for these 2 recipes and 1 bonus recipe, just head to our website, newson6.com. For Oklahoma's Own, I'm Amy Slanchik.
Looks good. A Tulsa Premium Outlets is opening up a new chapter with a vending machine for books. It's a self-service kiosk from the Tulsa City County Library, and it's full of books for all ages. The outlet mall held a grand opening for the TCCL Express today, and there was a ribbon cutting ceremony, treats. Of course, there was also story time.
Come to the mall and shop, and then stop by and get a book out of our dispenser. So we're very excited to have this new opportunity. It will be a 24/7 library.
And you can check out books from the TCCL Express for 14 days. All you need is your Tulsa City County Library card. And if you don't have one, you can sign up for one at the kiosk. The Affair of the Heart show just wrapped up this weekend at Expo Square, bringing shoppers a full holiday experience. The 3-day market was full of clothing, decor, food, and handmade gifts. The next Affair of the Heart will take place next year in July.
From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
Well, I hate it that I missed that, but at least I have the rain. That's coming our way, so I'm not going to miss that. Nobody's going to miss that as that's starting to roll on into I-35 at this time around Oklahoma City. So by the time we get to 10 o'clock, most of that rain will be moving into Tulsa, and especially by midnight, most of eastern Oklahoma will have rain. In the meantime, we'll just wait a while. It has been a kind of quiet, chilly day, but without the wind, it really hasn't been all that bad. There's been just a little bit of a light breeze. It's been cold, but at least if there was a wind, it'd be awful cold. And this is a live look at Gathering Place. And again, there's been a few folks just still walking there at this hour. We're talking about a temperature of 52 degrees and the humidity levels at 87%. And that moisture, we just couldn't scour it out for the weekend. So we still have the clouds around. Showers are still out to the west of us. Temperatures the upper 40s to low 50s. In those showers, there could be a few rumbles of thunder tonight. So don't be surprised if you go, what is that? That's thunder. And so there is a chance a few of them. There's nothing severe out of this. If there's anything severe, it'd be mainly down in North Texas. And those showers will move on out, but then they kind of come back toward morning. So to get you going on your Monday morning, and for kids that are going to school, still going to be chilly, and sprinkles and a few showers are going to be around. As we go through the day, it's kind of an off and on chance of showers. In the morning, it's a little bit off, but during the afternoon, there's the last wave of energy coming through, so that'll enhance sprinkles and showers around the area. Temperatures will be generally in the low 60s, though. And you go, well, how does it get warmer if it's raining? Well, there'll be a south wind, and so that's pulling in some Texas weather as far as warmer temperatures. So as that happens, we'll watch with the showers and thunderstorms, basically with the thunderstorms south because it's more moist down there. But also notice these red arrows even as we go through the midnight hours, and then that doesn't veer until we get into late Monday. So early Monday, all is quiet with the chance of sprinkles and showers here. And then you'll see the blue arrows out to the left of your screen. As we go through the afternoon, we get the sprinkles and showers and still that south pull of warm, moist air. And then that cooler air, or windy and cooler, colder, whatever you want to call it, is generally upper 50s, low 60s for the guys out there. And then that's going to be moving into our area. So if you do have travel plans on Tuesday, the north is going to be kind of more of a dangerous zone for snow and rain in the Pacific Northwest. And then as we go on into Wednesday, that storm system goes across the northern Great Lakes area. We don't have any major systems except the northwest, and a few showers and storms will be moving out of the southeast. By the time we get to Thanksgiving, overall, really it should be good travel conditions. So that's the welcome news, because there isn't anything looking too awful bad, but it does change with time. So we're going to see on Friday a warmer push of air coming in. You go, that's good. That's good, but that's also bad. There's a storm system coming across the northern part of the country, and that'll be messing with us. And so right now, Thanksgiving and Black Friday are looking good. So we get to enjoy that. So Thanksgiving should be thumbs up. It'll be cool, just enough that you can say, I'm hungry. And then Black Friday is not cold enough that you can't shop or too hot to shop. As far as looking as, I don't know where that came from, but that should be gone because the marathon just ended. Anyway, look at what's happening. We're talking about temperatures are going to be up and down for the next couple of days and then kind of dropping on Wednesday when we turn on lights at Rama. And then we warm back up and then look what happens. We bottom out and to the north of us it's going to get kind of ugly. And we'll talk more about that over the about 9 and 10 o'clock tonight about traffic and travel as we go through the weekend. And then you kind of see it's basically near normal, not too bad, not too great. I guess you could say if you wanted it warmer or if you wanted it colder. It's kind of in between. Here's a forecast then. The highest probability is rain coming up tonight around midnight. Chance of showers off and on tomorrow, more of a nuisance thing. Tuesday looks good. Wednesday's colder, but it's not too bad. And then on Thursday and Friday, great. And then we get 60s and then we drop in the 40s, falling temperatures during the afternoon. That's followed with some cold showers probably on Sunday and kind of cold to kick off next week. That's your 9-day forecast. Time for sports and Justin.
Driven by your Oklahoma Ford dealers, this is News on 6 Sports with Justin Woodard.
A dominant second half tops the Mathis Home Sports Desk. The Oklahoma defense did not allow a single point after halftime in Saturday's win over top 25 Missouri. And better yet, the Sooners held the Tigers to 0 rushing yards in the second half as well. With the 17-6 win, the number 8 Sooners now can clinch a playoff berth with a victory at home next week over LSU. Bishop Kelly product Owen Heineke continues to shine for that OU defense. The linebacker led the way with 10 tackles overall. As a unit, the Sooners racked up 8 tackles for loss to go with 4 sacks. They also came away with 2 interceptions, giving the defense now 10 turnovers the last 3 ball games. Special teams in there as well. On the flip side, the offense did just enough once again. This 87-yard touchdown from quarterback John Mateer to Isaiah Satani in the second quarter helped flip the momentum of the entire football game. In the second half, though, OU's last 6 possessions ended with a punt. Head coach Brent Venables knows better execution is needed from Mateer and company.
We got to get better. Things can be a little easier if we can get better. Don't be worrying about who's punting or if they're getting first downs. You don't have no opinion on that. That's the mindset. And you go do your job. You should relish the opportunity to go back out there and do it again and do it again and do it again and do it again. Whatever it takes, that's your job.
We on the offensive side, we know we got to score more. I mean, we could really make these games one-sided if we just score and keep drives alive, and because we know they're going to do their part. So it's a little bit of both. You play to win the game, but I mean, we know it's right there.
All right, again, a playoff berth is there for the taking in the regular season finale next Saturday at home against LSU. Win, and the Sooners will be in the 12-team bracket. Over in the Big 12, Oklahoma State had a 14-0 lead at halftime in Orlando over Central Florida. But the second half was anything but sunshine and roses. The Cowboys had just 27 yards of offense while the Knights stormed back to win it 17-14. At 1-10 now, OSU has lost 17 straight regular season Big 12 games. Sticking with the comeback theme, Tulsa was on the right side of one on Saturday, taking down Army 26-25. The Golden Hurricane got their first American win under first-year head coach Trey Lamb. Tulsa was clutch in the fourth quarter, scoring the final 12 points of the contest. How about this? The Golden Hurricane gave up just 85 yards in the second half, and they finished with over 495 total yards.
We had a lot of moment of truth plays. Guys stepped up and made plays. 4th downs on defense. The interception was huge. What a win. We needed one like that, and what a comeback victory. It's hard to win on the road at West Point, I promise you that. And that's something I'll remember for a long time, looking up in the crowd and seeing all the cadets and just looking up and crying, and we did it. And we hadn't won here since 2007.
Pretty good down the stretch. Tulsa wraps up the regular season against UAB. Time for a quick break. After this, though, we get you ready for tip between the Thunder and Trailblazers.
Toyotathon is this time of the year. We are so thankful.
And we're especially thankful for the people who make Don Carlton Honda what it is.
Our customers, you trust us find you the perfect car at the right price, and that means everything to us.
So this November, we're saying thank you with incredible savings on our most popular Hondas.
From all of us at Don Carlton Honda, we're thankful for you.
Don Carlton Honda, family owned and operated for over 45 years.
At Hayhurst, we feel that it is very important to have a service. The funeral is not just for the person who has died. I think it's very important to share your grief. The funeral and the service that we do is to help begin the grieving process. It's important to signify that a life was lived and that a life was lived well.
Hayhurst Funeral Home, a helping hand in a time of need.
Welcome back. In about 15 minutes, the Thunder will put their 8-game winning streak on the line with Portland in town. OKC's only loss this year came to the Trailblazers back on November 5th by a score of 121-119. The Thunder, though, perfect at home at the Paycom Center. To help us get ready for tip, here's our Steve McGeehee.
I hate throwing out predictions, but I think this could be a long night for the Portland Trailblazers. The Blazers, the only team to beat the Thunder so far this season. The guys, don't forget, I think they're going to play extra hard tonight to send a message to the Portland Trailblazers. Portland playing without a point guard tonight. They're still a tricky team to face up against.
They're feisty on defense with their pressure, and they're certainly going to dictate the tempo of the game on offense. There's kind of a chaotic nature to them that's controlled. It's clearly intentional. It's not. I don't say that as an insult. I say it as a compliment. But they get you kind of playing that way, and it can be on their terms. And so it'll be a good challenge for us today.
Portland also comes in with some confidence. They won at Golden State on Friday night. This is the start of a 3-game homestand. No back-to-backs, but you have Minnesota and Phoenix coming in later this week. We'll talk with Matt Pinto, the voice of the Oklahoma City Thunder, coming up tonight on the Oklahoma Forward Sports Blitz. Back to you.
Raining yet over there? At least they're inside.
Yeah, they're inside, but the rain is rolling on in. It'll be here tonight about 10 o'clock.
All right, we'll see you over on the CW at 9. Have a good night, everybody.